What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So today was a day I wanted to do this yesterday, but the last couple of days the weather hasn't really worked out right, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna do on the day after the release. I'll do a full video on this knife, and all will be good. I tried getting out today over and over again. I kept waiting, but the rain kept falling, and it's not going to work out in my behalf. So I'm going to just cut some stuff inside and just go over this knife and do some things I don't normally do. This thing is super awesome. This is the this is the After Hours. There it is. The After Hours Jack by Jack Wolf Knives. As always, package supreme. It came wrapped up in a Jack Wolf Knives beautiful do-rag, and it comes with, as always, a couple of stickers with the art. It comes with the pog with the art, and it comes with a sleeve, and it comes with a little piece that, if you don't want to use the pocket clip, it's a little plug. So you can use that. And here's the other sticker. I was wondering where the other one was. It was in my hand. And obviously, the sleeve. And everything he does is just, everything's just right, man. It's just perfect. This is the best. The best. If you want the best, you go Jack Wolf Knives. That's not me brown nosing or saying to say it's because it's the best. Just what it is. There's no sugarcoating it or saying what isn't true. If you want the best, especially when you're talking about slip joints, forget it. Best in the world. Best in the world. So, and his frame locks, I told you I keep one in my gun bag, which is literally right here. Oh, I'm gonna drop my guitar. I'm making some noise on my gun bag. And I might actually have to switch this one up. I might put this one on my gun bag because obviously it matches better. But I have the gunslinger on my gun bag. And literally, this knife is out on my gun bag, so it's out all the time. All the time with me. But this is black, and it blends in a little better. So I might switch it and pocket this one and gun bag this one. I love having Jack Wolf knife options, man. I love it. I think these are two of the finest, they are two of the finest frame lock knives there is. So I cheated, and I've been playing with it, and I don't always do that. I've already opened and closed this thing between 50 and 100 times. I know I have, because I've just been playing with it. I've been playing with it. I like it. And I accidentally used it. And I don't like to do that before the testing, but I did. I had a cardboard box to cut up, and since I've been opening and closing, this is right in front of me, and I just, I need a knife, boom, grabbed it, and I cut up this entire box. I mean, just shred it, boom. And then I went, oh crap, I don't have a regular, a brand new edge, but it doesn't matter. You'll see I'm going to cut. It's just freaking awesome. So one thing I did with another knife is I did the 50 open and close test. And basically what happens is you have a little pivot right here, right? So moving parts. The more you use something, the more it wears. So I wanted to see if opening and closing it different ways, if I was going to put so much wear on the knife, I missed, that it would have any loosening. So I already know I've done more than the 50 that I want to do, but right now I'm going to do a 50 count. I won't show the whole thing on video because that would be extremely boring, but I'm going to do it like that. One, and I'm going to open it in different ways too. Some hard opens, some soft opens, grab it by there, do it by there. That was 3. And I'm going to get to 50. So that's 4. And I'll let you know when I get to 50. And we'll see how it holds up. Hold on. These take me a long time, but I get more proficient at it as I go. That was actually a 47 right there. Snaps, man. I've been doing that a lot. That one is fun. 49 and 50. The last knife I did was a flipper, and I was pinching and doing this for 50 times in a row, just the same thing over and over again. My hand was all crampy. This one's not so bad because I was able to open it different ways. But after 50, well, I just closed it. 51, I get more proficient. After 51 opening and closings, it locks up true, and there's one, I mean, you could see the slant. It just mates up absolutely perfect. No freaking problems. There's no loosening. There's no back and forth. Everything is still exactly 100% dead nut. You know what I didn't do is give you guys the specs. So really quick, let's go through the specs. And it even says he sent a note out to some knife people, and he says, hey, these are flying off the shelves, so get it out quickly. Let's see. This is a locking knife with a closed length, boop, of 4.16 inches. Hollow grind sheep's foot, just awesome. That is 3.15 inches. It weighs only 2.8 ounces. It is a coffin barlow and shares DNA with their Midnight Jack, his slip joint. Oh, I missed his slip joint. I'm trying to read, man. Let's see. So now he does. Oh, this is, sorry, S90V steel, all titanium package. You can see the triple flutes here, Jack Wolf knives. One thing I want to show you too is the pocket clip. See that little line down it? That's like a little carved out spot right there. I know it's kind of hard right there. That right there doesn't need to be there. There's no real purpose for it. It doesn't do anything, but it just adds a little bit more of a classy look to this thing, because you have your nail nick here, which you actually have a ridge on both sides, so it makes it easy. But it makes it so you have this beautiful line here. You have the flutes here. You have where the frame lock is here. It adds in an extra line here that really pulls the knife together. The jimping on the top is just excellently done. Everything about this is just wonderful. You don't feel the difference from frame to spacer to blade. It's just all so smooth. Everything is perfect, and I mean perfect. It's just freaking beautiful. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. The design, remember, this is Ben Belkin's designs. He is an enormously amazing designer. Is that a way to say something enormously amazing? It is now. This dude is just freaking dope at what he does, man. The knife is so light in the hand, you never get tired of carrying it. It's just freaking awesome. When I say never, that doesn't mean I've already carried it forever, because I haven't had it that long, but I can tell I'm pretty good at this. So I want to do some tests, but first what I want to do is I want to show you some of the other configurations. Let's get some of them up here. They're behind you and in front of me. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, I'm gonna I don't know what I just did. All right, here we go. I have to start again because I hit the wrong thing. All right, so he has them in different colors, and oh, I just hit the fat carbon frost. I screwed up. Hold on. Back on track. So now these fat carbon blades, a lot like this one. Now it's in the dark, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's really hard to tell without sunlight. They're almost translucent because of that silver. You see that shine in the sunlight? These things freaking pop, and that's exactly what that'll do. It's some of the most amazing scale materials, like fat carbon. I don't know if that's just the name. It's some kind of carbon, but it's super, super dope. So you have that one. You have the one that I just showed you. That's the titanium smooth DLC. DLC is the black. I'm way down here. We have this guy right here. This is the fat carbon purple haze. Again, in the sunlight, it's going to do that same thing. If you are a purple guy, purple girl, however it works, you are going to love that, especially like I said before, in the sun, it is going to jump just straight off the knife. This one is beautiful right here. So this is the titanium jigged. So it looks like a jigged bone, right? Except in titanium. And you can look at how absolutely beautiful the jigging is done. It is really, really freaking nice. And the last one right here, this is called the Kieranite Toxic Green DLC. DLC being black. And this is Kieranite. Kieranite is some word they probably just invented, or it's something that they found while trekking Jupiter. But this stuff looks amazing in person. It's so hard to show you guys from a phone, but these are the colors that they have, all super duper dope. So hold on. All right, so there you have it. That's all the flavors and colors and all that. This knife is super sharp, awesome, wonderful knife. They just don't get any better than that, man. I mean, it's wonderful. All right, so I'm going to start the cutting now, even though I'm not able to go outside because we are just getting tons of rain. The weather absolutely sucks. So it's cold, it's rainy, this and that. So I'm just figuring out things I could do inside. That's why we started with the 50 cuts. Gosh, that action is so smooth. All right, let's get into it. Hold on. All right, so we do have to check some of the fundamentals. First off, I mean, Jack Wolf knives, no matter what, we already know this thing is going to be sharp. The edge profile is going to be fantastic, dynamic, perfect. Just every single thing it needs to be. 100% shave sharp, flawless, out of the box. And then there's the guy who's flawed. That was on me. But it's just flawless out of the box. The thing just always works. Let's get some chicken. Hold on. Whenever you try to show off something, that's when it makes its I was gonna say it makes its mistakes, but it's really when I make my mistakes, because this thing has no mistakes. Let's see, we got the nice skin on there. You can see it's not all crispy, so if it's going to move, it's going to move because the knife is dull. But that is one seriously nice cut. The chicken, right, I mean, just perfect. Just perfect. This knife, I mean, it just doesn't get any more perfect than that. And the best part is I get to show you while eating. Boom. Cutter. Hold on. All right, let's stay with it now. I wonder if I could, opposite hand flick. I got some chicken guts all on there. So I told you we're gonna do a little ode to Scabber. Since I'm inside, I can't really do anything. Can't go anywhere. Can't be out there. We'll do some of his snap. And you'll notice what I'm doing on a hollow edge, which is something you never ever do. I'm putting the knife in there and then I'm twisting. Not only do you don't do this with a hollow edge, but you don't do it with a folding knife because there's moving parts. It's not smart to do. I just have ultimate faith in this knife. There's no wiggle, no wobble, and I didn't take a chunk out of the hollow grind, which is something that you'd have to really worry about happening doing that. But, I mean, Jack Wolf knives, what do you want? They're just the best, made perfect. It's not probably the best for this, but we're going to do just fine. Look at this. So you need to feather. You need to get your fire going. Golly, this is nice. This is just nice. I mean, it's going to work no matter what you do, how you do. This thing is going to be a beast. I love the handle size because I can get enough mitt around there to really lock in. And I'll tell you what, big mitts matter. Big hands, knives, lives matter. All right, so it's just a constant cutter, constant shredder. It's going to do every stupid thing you need. Jack Wolf knives. Telling you, man, there's a reason they're the finest, they're the best, they're the #1 on the planet. Not just because you have an amazing knife designer, but you have an amazing knife designer designing an amazing knife. I mean, it's just the way it goes. She's working and I'm pounding on a knife in the kitchen. She's on the phones. Look at this. Just keep on going. I'm trying to be delicate and be hard at the same time. Delicate because she's working, and hard because I know this knife. And I just know this knife maker. And I know this knife designer. And I know that it's going to be A-OK. A-OK, which is way better than AOC. Way better. This, man. Just keep hitting it with a freaking mallet. Ugh. Let's see. No loosening. Black coating is all on there. Nothing. It's just going to snap. I mean, this thing is opened and closed already. Since before I started testing, before I did the 50, I probably had another 50 in there, I think it was, somewhere in there. I mean, maybe even more because I just been playing with it. This knife it's just awesome, man. I think he did such a killer job on this. I'm telling you guys, his stuff sells out real fast. And I mean real fast. If you want the best slip joints in the world, go to Jack Wolf Knives. Now he is starting to piss off other makers because now he's starting to make some of the best frame locks in the world. If you want one, go to Jack Wolf Knives. The best part is if you don't do what I do with these, and maybe you leave it in its little canister, these go up in value. These go up in value because they're collector knives. And if you don't want to just use it as a collector, if you want to use this knife as a knife, it's going to be the best knife you have to use. These things are just phenomenal. I mean, they're unflawed. And the fact that they come in so many variations, it gives you an opportunity to choose the knife that's more you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of knives out there. It's just the way it comes. Here it is. This is it. But seeing as how there's so many variations, Ben really stretches the limits on just everything and anything. He just makes a freaking knife, man. Just makes a knife. I mean, he knows how to design a knife. His team knows how to make a knife. Heat treat to perfection. Beautiful design, comfort, everything works. It's just the way it's supposed to be. So get over there, follow the links below. Happy knife, happy life type thing. You get one of these, I swear you're going to be happy you got it because this thing is super dope. I'm sorry we couldn't do more. The weather just sucks, but it doesn't take a lot to show you perfection, man. I mean, poo-wee, this is nice. I mean, just nice. I mean, I could take my shirt off right now and start flexing. And that's all you'd need. I wouldn't have to beat myself with some kind of cane. You'd already be like, damn, that's perfection. So that's it, man. This thing is super awesome. Go check them out. Jack Wolf Knives. Whew, man. Get them all. They're hot. I am Donnie all day. Until next video.